So we got some better leaked pricing for the Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7. So before the leaked pricing was, and by the way, this is all in euros. So euros to USD, euros? I think it's euros. I might be butchering that word. But for example, euros to USD says the base price of the Z Fold 7 will be $2,346. But based on what we understand, that's not the case, and the conversion won't be like that. So hopefully, crossing our fingers here. But right now, it says that the base price in euros will be $1,999, which previously expected was $2,227. Now, we do know that Samsung is pushing to make more units in America before any tariffs would hit. So they're trying to get as many units in America as possible. They're ramping up a lot of different, units sold. So, for example, or units created. So they're going to try to get as many units as possible here. If you don't live here, then you live in the United Kingdom or Europe, then you don't have to worry about that. But this would be your pricing, theoretically speaking. 512 would be $2,119 and then $2,359. For the Z Flip 7, it would be $1,099, $1,219 and NA, which there is no 1 terabyte version, which again, compared to the old reported specs, is a lot better. I think we can all agree is a crap ton better than it was reported before. Now, based on what I understand, it looks like the Z Fold 7 is going to be the same price as Z Fold 6 in America. So whatever the price was for the Z Fold 7, it will be similar, if not the same, as the Z Fold 6. So you don't have to worry about that. For the Z Fold 7, if you went ahead and you're going to buy it, you're probably in America going to be paying the same exact price you pay for the Z Fold 6, which I believe was $18.99. So random fact here, okay? You do that. Random fact, I don't know if you guys have been on Samsung's website, but if you go on Samsung's website, all of their Z Fold and Z Flip phones are selling out, and they're all listed, well, not all listed, but they're listed, a lot of these, as either impossible to get, so for example, out of stock, or it says get it by July 2nd, so it's a little bit delayed. And I never realized Samsung did this, but Samsung does this apparently every year. Whenever a new phone's coming out, they just stop selling completely the previous gen, like a month before the new phone comes out. So you can see T-Mobile, AT&T, US Cellular all sold out. And the Z Flip 6 is going to be worse than this, as everything is sold out pretty much. And again, it's because the new phone's coming out, so they just stopped selling and stopped doing anything with the old phones, which I never realized that and kind of find it interesting. But like 1 terabyte option, you cannot get it at all. So shout out to Samsung. But the pricing was $18.99 last year, so it will most likely be $18.99 this year would be my guess for the base model. And then again, so on and so on. Very similar to these numbers. 2019, and then the 1 terabyte would be like $2,300. So it's going to be very similar pricing as last year, but if you do live in the EU, might be a little bit more. See you guys next one now. Peace out.